It's pretty hard describing Romanians, you know what I'm saying? Because we see a Russian and we go, we're not like that, we're happy. And then we see an Italian, we're like, no, not like that. Sort of in between, right? Yeah, something I noticed living here in Prague, I see a lot of young divorced people here. Did you guys notice that? People divorce a lot here. People in my country just go missing. I didn't know that was an option. You know? Fucking crazy. Yeah, right? Something else I noticed, what I don't like about Eastern Europe, more than the, politics, healthcare, everything, is the Eastern European porn. Okay? It's terrible. I cannot watch it. Cannot watch it mainly because all the dudes look like my dad. Especially the dicks. I mean, it's just... I see you got a little bit tense, right? So obviously not everything we say on stage is true. This one is, though. So you can relax, okay? I was just kidding. That was a joke, right? I was just kidding. I don't know my dad, okay? We can all laugh about it. Could be any of them. I'm just... Happens. Actually, I don't really watch porn. I'm more of a Disney fan. That was a great segue, by the way. I'm more of a Disney movie fan. Any Disney fans in the crowd tonight? Give me a scream. Yeah. She's like, woo. Woo. Very shy. She's like, woo. I love that. I fucking love Disney movies, right? It's so great. I just think that there's a problem when you start watching too many of them. You start having unrealistic expectations from life, right? Like, for example, you start believing shit that isn't true, right? For example, I started believing, that I was special, or that I had superpowers, or that my parents love each other, crazy things. Obviously, I'm just kidding, parents are always dead in Disney movies, which is, because think about it, right? Snow White, dead parents. Cinderella, dead parents. Bambi's mom was made into a sausage at the beginning of the movie, which I'm sure it was delicious, because who doesn't like venison, but that's not the point. You know what I mean? It's not the point. Something else, though, I don't like movies about the future. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just lazy, because they take a problem that we deal with right now and project it into the future. You know what I'm saying? Like racism in space, right? Misogyny in holograms, like it's fucking, yeah? Donald Trump in office, what I mean? Crazy. Just lazy writing, right? Crazy. I wrote that joke before the election. That makes it even funnier. Yeah. But something I noticed, I'm a bit of a cynic, in case you guys didn't notice that. I'm a bit of a cynic, which makes dating hard, right? Whenever someone's like, oh, Bianca, you're gonna find someone. We've been in love for 20 years. I'm like, 20 years, that's longer than political stability in my country, okay? I don't trust you. But then, because I was in bed with this guy back home, and I asked him to choke me, all right? Because I'm not that much of a feminist. I said what I said, all right? So I asked him to choke me. I'm not kidding, you guys. Motherfucker took me from behind with his elbow and strangled me like an MMA fighter, okay? I didn't know what was going on. I had to tap out. I was like, fuck. Crazy. Of course, I did come. But that's just because my parents used to beat me up as a child, so what doesn't kill you makes you kinky. That's what you should know. But then, you're like, okay, I've had enough of dating these Eastern European men, right? So you go to an actually developed, civilized country, and then you date these men in their early 20s. You know what I'm talking about? Those guys, they think they're smart because they listen to podcasts. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And I was on a date with one of them, and I was trying to, joke around, like, see one of those alpha males? He looked me dead in the eye. He was like, of course not. That is ridiculous. I'm a Sigma. I'm sorry, guys. If you call your mates Alpha, Beta, Sigma, Omicron, any of the COVID variants, I'm sorry, but that is just astrology for men, okay? I said what I said. You make fun of me for being a Virgo. You use a system not even wolves in the wild use. Okay, look it up. It's true. pisses me off, right? And some of them, they listen to Andrew Tate and they're like, what do women bring to the table? I'm like, you don't even have a table at your house. You don't have a house. Your mom does your laundry. What are you talking about? Fucking crazy. It pisses me off, you know? And then you decide, okay, 20 is too young. Let's go 25, right? It's a good number. But then they still hit you with that, babe, I'm not ready to commit, you know? I'm just looking for something casual, you know? Because I'm going through my quarter life crisis. Did you guys hear about that? Quarter life crisis. That's not a thing. You're not in a crisis. You're unemployed, okay? Get your shit together. That's what I'm talking about, right? And then you decide, okay, 25, still too young. 35, let's go 35, right? Last chance before retirement, all right? 35 is a good number, okay? And then somehow these men, they're still figuring themselves out. They're figuring, you're laughing way too hard, I'm so sorry. We're gonna go cry in the bathroom after the show. They're figuring themselves out. At 30, what is there to figure out? You know what I'm saying? You're a 35-year-old with a receding hairline and a peanut allergy. What is the mystery, you know? If it weren't for modern medicine, you'd be dead, you know? Like, it's crazy because I come here, everyone has an allergy, you know? Peanuts, cats, confidence, it's crazy, you know? It's crazy. But then back home, you know, in my country, men die of real shit. Like alcoholism. And sepsis, you know? And witchcraft, you know? Real things. That's what I mean. Yeah, it actually, you know, but I think love is dangerous because you do crazy things when you're in love, right? And I'm gonna end on this. You do crazy things when you're in love. For example, the craziest thing I did for love is I willingly moved in with a guy that was actually, at the time, diagnosed. It's a bit of a sad story. He was diagnosed with a French passport. Now, don't laugh, he was born with it, okay? He still has it. It's very sad. But then what I don't get about the French is that they're so impatient all the time. You know what I mean? Like, he ordered something online. He complained it took too long to get here. 2 weeks from China. Now, I don't know geography, but I think China's pretty fucking far away, right? Don't you think? I mean, calm down. 2 weeks? The child making it isn't even born yet.
Isn't it funny how our taste changes as we get older? I remember when I was a little child, I used to just hate tomatoes. Now I'm a grown-up and I just hate little children. Because they're difficult. Little children are difficult. You buy them a really nice, really expensive present, and then it turns out they just want to play with the box it came out of. I kind of feel that way about the children. Does anyone need time to explain that one to a friend? So I have a little child. But it's okay, I actually like that one. It's just other people's kids. But she's 2 now. It's gonna be, and she's half Brazilian. Because my wife is Brazilian, and that's how it works. Not always, yeah, I guess. But like biologically, like, do you want to get into this? I'm being filmed over here. Anyway, it's gonna be interesting watching her grow up as this like intersection between 2 very, very different cultures. Because Finnish people, we're like introverted. We're not very social. Brazilians, they are so goddamn social, to the point where you send a Brazilian friend a text message, they might call you back. A video call. And these little niceties are super important to them. Like tudo bem. Tudo bem means how are you, and you answer tudo bem. Everything's good. That's what it literally means. It's like everything good, everything good, everything good, everything good, everything good, everything good. Tudo bem, tudo bem, tudo bem, tudo bem, tudo bem. All goddamn day. Every goddamn word. It doesn't have to be someone you know either. Like one time I was at a pharmacy in Sao Paulo and I go to the counter and the lady behind the counter, I'd never seen her before in my life. She starts the conversation very happily. Hola, tudo bem? And as I said the diarrhea medicine on the counter. I was like, listen, tudo is not exactly BAME right now, and I kinda don't have time for small talk. we just communicate a little differently. One time my wife came home with this pack of Brazilian wax, and she asked me if I'd prefer her to take all the hair off or if she should leave a little bit down the middle, and I was like, it's probably better if you don't have a mustache at all. And then we both laughed because my wife knows damn well who's the hot one in our relationship, and it's not me. like she's so far out of my league. Like sometimes people see us together and they get a little worried. One time we were at the grocery store. We were just loading our stuff on that little conveyor belt, and the cashier, as soon as she was done with the previous customer, takes one look at us and puts a divider in the middle of our shit. One fraction of a second it took for her to be like, yeah, colleagues is best. It's we got married 7 years ago, and it was a very international event. Of course, we had Brazilians, we had Finnish people, we had some others too. So we did the whole thing in English. So at my wedding, just like in the movies, I got to say, I do. And my wife said, you'll do. She wanted a fairy tale wedding, so of course we served porridge and then released 3 bears into the room. A wolf ate my mother-in-law. a bit more of a German fairy tale wedding. But honestly, though, the wedding was actually the first time my dad and my wife met each other. And I prepared my dad in advance a little bit. I told him, just remember, she's from Brazil, her English isn't great, so you are going to have to speak very slowly. And to my fluently English-speaking wife, I said, my dad has brain damage. You know when they say it's the best day of your life? It really is. But then a couple of years later, we started thinking about having a child of our own, and you can imagine, like at this point, we've been together for a decade, and I'm well into my 40s at this point, and so we had to use some imagination in the bedroom to get things started, often enough to get some results. First, we tried some tantric sex. If you're not familiar with tantric sex, it's kind of like a DHL delivery. You stay inside from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and nobody comes. my wife, she was just so much better at the not coming thing. Something about years of practice. So we had to try something else. We started experimenting with some role playing. And one game that we like to play a lot, we call it The Fast and the Furious. First, I'm fast, and then... One time she wanted me to wear a suit in the bedroom because she has this perverse fantasy where I have a real job. Can you imagine? Like wearing a suit and getting it up in this economy. But we did get her pregnant, and parenting. What? We, like, we did it together. She, like, I had consent and everything. Frankly, it was her idea. But yeah, she became pregnant. Are you happy now? She became pregnant, and then there are so many things about parenting that you don't know about in advance. Things like all the parenting books. They always say that you must not try to live your dreams through the child. But I look at that kid and she's like in the pram being pushed around everywhere we need to go, and she's just watching cartoons on the iPad, eating some snacks. She is living my dream. The one difficult thing was naming such an international baby, because we needed a name that works in both languages, especially because my name, Harri, is very difficult for Portuguese speakers. Because in Portuguese, if a word starts with an H, you don't pronounce the H. If there's a double R in the middle of a word, it turns into this weird throat sound like... My name sounds more like sleep apnea than anything you should name a person. Unless maybe if they're Dutch. So we figured if it's a girl, we'll name her something like Anna, because anyone can pronounce the name Anna, right? Like, it doesn't matter if you're Finnish or Brazilian or Chinese or Zulu or even Austrian. Anyone can pronounce the name Anna, right? And if it had been a boy, we absolutely would have named him Horst. Thank you, you've been a really fuckable audience.